Hey y'all, it's me, Miss Cece, and welcome back to Tanisha's World. And today is Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, that is. And yeah, I am sitting in my bed watching another church sermon. So that's what my Sundays consist of. Of course, y'all know that I be at Bedside Baptist or I do attend a service, but I haven't yet found a church that I am really comfortable going to yet out here. So I just, I watch the sermons or the pastors that I'm used to, watching or who I like to watch or whatever on Sunday. I'm back home, of course. So first of all, us leaving Texas to go to Georgia, it was very, smooth. Everything, was going according to plan. The 12 hours wasn't too bad. Even though, I drive by myself. Once we got to Georgia, I went to visit my daughter and the children, and that went smooth. We stayed over there for a few hours. My oldest grandson wasn't there, just the baby boy. So, like I said, we stayed there for probably like an hour or two, catching up. Then after leaving there, I must say it was probably like close to midnight or maybe after midnight. So, I went to drop my daughter off over at her friend's house and everything, and that went smooth. So once I pulled up to the hotel, I went to one hotel, and the hotel said that they weren't animal friendly because I had the cat. So they told me that I couldn't bring the cat. So I went to another hotel that I knew was like animal friendly or what have you. So pull up there, park, and I get out, and as soon as I get out, the door is automatically locked. So in the last video, y'all seen that I was locked out of my car. I was locked out of my car for like maybe 6 hours. I got to the room, I think it was like 2, and I woke up again at about 8 just to try to hurry up and get up to get in my car so I could go into my client that was scheduled for 9, but I didn't make it at 9. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I had a call from my daughter. Of course, today is Resurrection Sunday, so yep, everybody is calling, to say happy Easter or whatever y'all call it. Back to the story. So like I said, I think I left off with me at the hotel and me being locked out of my car. After me being locked out of my car, I checked in the room or whatever. So, just so once I get in the car, I was going, have my room to go to. So anyway, me checking in the room, when I'm thinking about, the police, I was like, oh yeah, there's a cat in the car. So they do come out and rescue an animal or baby if they are locked in the car for free. Called the police or whatever. She took my information down and everything. So I'm thinking that the fire department or, the fire dispatcher or whatever was going to call me back or come and see about me. Mine, you'll be right across the street from a fire station. Fire department, whatever, is right across the street from the hotel, right? So they wound up calling me back and was like, yeah, we don't have a kid, and the only kid that we do have, the guy's not on duty, this and that and the third. So I was like, what? Like, are you serious? So out of the whole county, y'all only have one kid? He said, yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. So I waited for like maybe 30, 45 minutes. I'm still stressed out trying to get in this call because I'm not understanding why the call just automatically locked on me like that. Waited, called back. So when I called back, I had told the lady, what the guy told me, and she was like, oh no, that doesn't sound right. So let me just get your information again, yada, yada, yada. Cool. Another guy calls me back and said, yeah, I'm sorry, we don't do that anymore because we don't want to be held liable for if any damages are done, this and that and the third or whatever to the car. So we don't do it anymore. And I'm like, I've never heard of that. He was like, yeah, it depends on counties and states and this and that and the third, because here in Texas, I watched the fire truck come out and open up this young lady's car right across the street from my house, and she didn't have a baby nor a pet in the car. They just came out and did it. So I was like, wow. He was like, yeah, it's different from state to state, county to county, this and that, different departments, whatever, they do different things. So I was like, okay, cool. I said, I just never heard of y'all not come and rescue our cats. I understand, people come rescue cats out of trees and stuff like that. I said, but my cat is locked in a car. I said, all right, cool. So at this point, I'm tired, I'm cold, because I have on like this lounge wear, but it was shorts. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just go try to get some rest because I gotta, get up in the next few hours. Get to the room, I wanted to have a shower because mind you, I've been on the road all day. I wanted to freshen up. I drove 12 hours, then go to my daughter's and stay over there for like an hour and something. It's just a lot. I just wanted to take a nice hot shower and get in the bed. Couldn't do that. Still was able to get a little rest. I wanted to get up in time enough to if I had to call the locksmith, that I could get my stuff out, get in the room, take a shower or whatever, before the day started or whatever. So I got my day started. So I got up. My sister texted me first. It's like she just be knowing when something's going on with me. So she was like, what's going on? This and that and the third. I told her, she was like, oh my God, I just knew something was wrong. I was like, yeah, you always do. So she works for, she's a fire dispatch in New Orleans. So, she told me what to do. I wound up calling back, told people that lady said, oh yeah, because of the type of car you have, we don't do that. We don't do it because of the type of car I have, because I have a BMW X6. So I don't know why, what difference did it make, from car to car, but she said they just couldn't do it. So she was like, yeah, I would have to call the locksmith. So that's what I did. I wound up calling the locksmith. The guy came out within the next like 25, 30 minutes. Of course it was a charge. It wasn't that expensive. The first locksmith I called, but it still was in the hundreds. So did that. After that, I went, got my stuff that I needed so I could do my client hair. Went to my client's house, had the cat, bought the cat. It just was a lot with this cat because my client was willing to let the cat come in the house and everything. So that was the good part about the cat situation, is that the cat was able to come in the cool house or whatever because it was hot in Georgia that day.
So then, after leaving my client house, the car all of a sudden started running hot. I had never seen that car do that before or whatever. And then it didn't just run hot, it cut off, right? So the car was running hot or whatever. I was like, oh my God, this and that and the third. And I was just very, very scared or whatever because it never did that. I never seen it. So I wound up, pulling over, getting over, which was scary because I'm on the expressway, the highway, whatever. And it ran hot and then it cut off. So I was like, oh my God. So I tried to hurry up and get all the way over to the right. Did that and sat there for a minute, cut the car off so it could, it could stop running hot. So after that, I wound up, I think, just going to the room. Did I go? No. I went to pick my baby up from her friend. Go pick my baby up from her friend. Then we go get her something to eat. And then we go to the room. So we go to the room. I'm able to get me, have me a nice hot shower. I finally got me some good sleep or whatever, right? Get up the next morning because I got to go pick my grandson up. After I go pick him up, I go to the car wash, get the car wash. From the car wash, and I bring my grandson to the barbershop. From the barbershop, I'm headed over to his mom's house, which was like far. Get on the expressway to go do that. The car started running hot again. And now this time, I'm like, oh my God, this car is running hot. So I'll take it to, I get off the interstate. Take the car to like the nearest Vans. They didn't have autos on none of that in the area. So I went to Advance. Get to Advance. This guy comes to see about my car or whatever. He do all kind of stuff like that. So mind you, he trying to keep in contact with me or whatever, because I guess, the vibe was a vibe. So girl, how about, I give him my number. He was like, yeah, CC, what's your, what's your contacts? I was like, okay, cool. And, so I give him my phone number or whatever. So he wound up texting me. So when he texts me, a whole thread of like us been talking pops up on my phone, and I'm looking at my daughter and she looking at me. I'm like, man, who is this man? I don't even know this dude. I've never seen him before. So I'm just going through our messages and this and that and the third. So it was like, me and him sending pictures to each other. I'm like, what? Who is this? So me and wound up connecting through Facebook dating or whatever. I only talked to maybe like 2 or 3 guys from that Facebook dating stuff because I just thought it was weird to me. After that, he sent me to this place down the road to Pep Boys. Went to Pep Boys. Pep Boys sent me to another place or whatever. And they were saying something that I had like too much coolant in the car. So I called the people who I bought the car from, and they assured me that nothing was wrong with the car. This and then the third was cool. But all that to say, the car kept running hot. So I made a grown up decision not to go to New Orleans, just to come home. I wound up doing my clients that was scheduled that I had to do in Georgia, and all of that worked out. Hold on, turn it down. Turn it down. I'm recording. Thank you. Thank you, booby. So yeah, I didn't go to New Orleans. I came. What happened was the last day, which was Friday for me to do hair. The car ran hot on me that morning. So when that car ran hot on me that morning, I pulled over and had a praise break. I did cry and everything, and I just had a long conversation with God, because I was like, God, I didn't go looking for this car, Lord. I didn't use this car came to me. This was a blessing from you. And your word says the blessings of the Lord make it rich and add no sorrow. So why am I crying, now about this purchase? I just hate to feel that I was bamboozled, Lord. You already know people done messed over me with transportation, with my cars in the past, Lord. I can't go through this again, Father God. And I just prayed, and like I said, I just continued to do my praise and worship because that's what I was doing, that morning anyway. Just prayed and worshiping, on my way to work or whatever. Stop, cheese ball. And that's yes, you are my cheese ball. So that's what that was, and I was just hurt. But anyway, so that was that. So went to work, did hair. What, babe? You want a snack? Okay, I'm gonna get you one. Okay. So that was that, and then I wound up, making it to work without it running hot again. And when I left, it didn't run hot either. It didn't run hot again. After that, I wound up going to get my baby because we was getting ready to leave Saturday morning. So got up that next morning, went got quiz for my daughter, and we just got on the road. We didn't go to New Orleans. So what it was, I think we made the decision that night that we wasn't going to go to New Orleans. Yeah, we was like, we're just not gonna go to New Orleans because we don't want to get stuck in New Orleans. So we made the decision to go ahead on and come home. Whatever happened on the road happens or whatever. But when I say the God that I serve is awesome, and I pray and wish that you all serve the same God. Hallelujah. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Shalom, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah El Elyon. Whenever you in need of the Father, you call on one of those names and He will show up and show out. You hear me? I know it's probably some of the Jehovah's that I missed, but I'm just telling you that Jehovah Jireh ain't nothing nice. Jehovah Shalom. Yes, we give you peace. You got to call on him. And like I said, my car did not run hot at all. We made it home, no problem. You hear me? No problem. And I had prayed and asked God to drop those gas prices because it was $4.47 in Georgia when I got to Birmingham, or like in between Birmingham. No, I think it was called Lead. It was called Lead, Alabama. got there, it was $4.36. When I got to this certain spot in Mississippi, I want to say, it was either Mississippi or some part of Louisiana at Lowe's, theirs was $3.47. When I say my God shows up and he shows out, I just kept on thanking him, because yes, before I left Georgia, I was like, Lord, please drop these gas prices, Lord, please, God. And yes, they were dropped immediately. You hear me? So yeah, y'all just have trust and have faith, because I have faith in God so hard that yeah, that's who he is. Yes, loving. But yeah, we made it home safe. No problem. Everything now. I'm getting ready to start my day with cleaning up, putting in getting all the dirty clothes out. So what's on the menu for us today? I think I'm gonna fix some gumbo, and I might fry some chicken strips or some fried chicken. You want chicken strips, dude? Huh? What you want? You want to eat chicken strips?
No.
What you want to eat?
Snack.
No, besides a snack. What you want to eat for dinner? But yeah, anyway, I need to go to the store and get some potatoes so I can make some potato salad, because it is cool here. 65 degrees here in Texas. That weather actually dropped again.
Alright, y'all. So I left the house. We are on our way to the bank to put some money in there to pay these bills for tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna go. I want to go to HEB. I hope HEB open so I can see about getting. I need to get some potatoes for the potato salad. And I need to get some gas. Now I am very, very, very low on funds. You heard the 3 berries. That's just how, low on funds. Once I do what I need to do around the house, I am going to let people know that I'm back in town and that my books are open. Yep, and that's it. On the way to do what I need to do. And I'll talk to y'all later. But yeah, we're going home to make some potato salad to go with our gumbo. Yeah. Some juices. It is Monday and I'm up getting ready to finish the things that I didn't do on yesterday, and then I have a errand to run later on. I need to have somebody to look at this car here in Dallas. Good morning, y'all. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I am sitting in front of Tropical Smoothie. My daughter has an interview on today at Tropical Smoothie, and I'm excited for her. Yesterday was a pretty eventful day. I've been asking and trusting God for things and stuff like that, and not knowing that I was doing it out of a bad posture. All I have to say is that anger, I'm saying? I'm so easy to get angry at things that I think could be avoided with other people, I'm saying? It's like the enemy knows what triggers my anger, so he always sends those things at me, and I just not looking at it to where that this is your attack. These are your attacks, whether it's through my kids, through the people on the road. I know I tend to fuss at the people that driving who really don't know how to drive, but the enemy knows that. And if he can send those people that don't know how to drive because he knows he's gonna capture that type of energy from me, he's gonna do it. So now I am on a walk with not allowing the enemy to do that to me. I can't allow him to keep upsetting me. So I don't know what I'm going to do to challenge that energy, or when that time comes, how I'm going to handle it. But I'm gonna leave that up to God, because I am a creator. I am a creation of Him. I was made in His image, so I know He's going to help me through this challenge that I'm going through in my life with that. I want to do better. I want to be a better version of myself without complaining, without being easy to get angry. We have to do stuff, because when we say we're gonna walk with God, we have to do stuff in a better posture, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, y'all, I love y'all.
Okay, I'll just say that I was struggling. All the memories, they took me back. Oh yeah. Now I've had pain and I've had so much sorrow, but I've had hope and the joy of tomorrow. I've had pain and I've had so much sorrow, but I've had hope and the joy of tomorrow. We've been made up for the night, yeah. We've been made up for the night.
That's about to step into bigger rooms and heavier responsibility.
So yeah, y'all, we just went got Quez a donut from Dunkin'. Well, 2 donuts from Dunkin', and yeah. You gonna try your donut?
I want to go home.
You gonna wait till you go home? Okay.
Yeah, he wants to wait till we get back to the house. So.
You okay? Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Okay, she just made it out of her interview.
See you at 8 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, and they're not about to have a meeting outside.
What are you talking about?
I do not know what to say. I don't know what to
Where is
say.
he supposed to go? Don't
Oh,
even
we
live
had
here.
brain first at the brain first. You asked me somebody. Most of the time, I think I said, get on the plane by myself and stuff and all of it. And I said, I don't know, I got a brain first. He asked me, what do I, you have any questions for me?
Yeah, that's
I said, what's your description of the job or something like that? And he said, anything else? I said, I got a brain fart right now. I ain't gonna lie. So, I said, I'm a question asker, so I don't even know what's going on right now. Thank you.
Yes, they got the job.
What? How y'all get food?
I didn't get anything. You wanted a donut?
I wanted to try to smoothie.
Oh, nah, it's too expensive. That was $3.98.
I worked there.
Okay, cool.
Ah! Man, but they pay $10 an hour.
Hey there, hey there. So y'all, we on our way to vacuum this car out. It's not in need of a wash, but it is in need of a good vacuum and good wipe down. So Liz and I are getting ready to go and do that before we go pick Jaleel up on work. So yep, Jaleel started work today. I didn't take y'all with me to drop her off on her first day because I was tired, just waking up. But I just was checking in with y'all to let y'all know we getting ready to go. Alright y'all, just got through from vacuuming out the car. I am at Jaleel's job picking her up. And yeah, we waiting on her. And look at Miss Tropical Smoothie. Happy Friday. So yeah, we are on our way. Y'all falling. I don't want y'all to fall though. It's crazy. We on our way bringing Jaleel to work. They called her in again today, so they must love her work ethic. And then we're gonna go to the shop. We don't have anybody. Yeah, I don't know why this setup right here. I'm so tired of buying tripods and things for the car, and it's not cooperating. Yeah, it's gotta come down. I don't know, y'all. I got to find somewhere for y'all to go. Sticking. This is the second one. This thing is practically brand new. They ain't even got no sticky stuff that other one did. There's sticky stuff falling on it. But that one kind of stayed up. It's just by the time I got back in the car, it was on the floor. All right, y'all. I'm gonna try it another way. Let's see what the gimbal is not. Right now I'm actually sitting in the car letting the car cool off because it keeps running hot. I don't have the money right now to get it fixed. I don't. I was on my way to go to this other little spot. This lady reached out to me about another opportunity. I wanted to go and see where it was just before I commit. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. Hold on. Hey y'all. Girl, today has been a day. I've been ripping and running and ripping. So I went to the shop where this lady reached out to me earlier. I think I told y'all about me working in her shop, which was kind of, too late because I'm already in the suite. I still went to see, how far it was from the house and from her place to the salon or whatever, just in case I want to like plug in on days when I'm off or whatever, right, or slow. So I did that. Shop is pretty nice. It's 10 minutes away, between 10 15 minutes away from my suite, but it's actually
like 45 minutes away from home. Right now I'm exhausted for the simple fact that, of course, y'all know the car been running hot, so it's like now I have to drive the car on full blast on heat in order for it not to cut off. It's 82 degrees out here in Texas, so just imagine with it being 82 degrees and having to run the car on heat. Hot. Now I'm about to take a client here at my house because I wasn't going back to the shop today. Once I came back down this way to get y'all cousin, niece, whoever y'all want to call her, from work. In the morning, I got a client at the other place, so it's a wig install that I need to go and do that at 7:30 in the morning. Then I'm gonna head down to my suite and do my other 3 clients that I have for tomorrow. So yeah, I got a pretty busy day on tomorrow, and I'm not complaining at all. I thank God for the busyness and prosperity and new clients. That's it, y'all. I'm out. Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. It is currently 6:05 a.m. I am preparing myself to go to this salon that I went to yesterday to do a wig install. Had a meeting at a salon on yesterday, and the meeting went well. Owner was telling me that she doesn't have anyone that does wig installs currently at the salon, so so she doesn't lose the business or whatever, I decided to go, fill in and do that. Sew-ins or whatever it is that they can't do that I do. Oh yeah, and pixie cuts. She reached out to me because of my pixie cuts. So. Hold on right quick. I'm talking low because Quez is right there in the bed and I'm not trying to wake him up. So I'm gonna get on my dog's nerves. So I want to make me a bagel before I leave. And I gotta go and get some gas. Alright, y'all, so I'm about to get ready to make me a bagel. Right quick. Got y'all. Get this blow dried. And we out. As y'all can see, it's still dark. Yeah. Gotta go to the gas station. Even phones, a couple things. I don't know. I just be seeing people. Alright, y'all. Just got some gas. Eating my bagel.
Do everything you desire. And third, you relate yourself to it by a feeling of deep and profound gratitude.
just left client number 1. So headed to the salon to do clients 2, 3, and 4. All right. Okay. Oh, look. So we are in the car. Headed out. Look like it is about to pour down. So I'm in Chick-fil-A to try to get me some breakfast for my son. I have 30 minutes to get to the shop, but I'm like 5 minutes away. And actually, I'm trying to get, I just got some hash browns. It should hold me. I had a bagel earlier. Alright, y'all, I made it to the shop. I'm about to eat my breakfast. And my hair is down, but I haven't had breakfast. While I wait on my client, she'll be right here. Alright, y'all, it is 6:51 and I am finally done for the day. I'm so grateful. That's it, I'm grateful. Today has been a day, I don't know, but I'm going to give me a shake, then I'm going to stop at H-E-B to see if they have the noodle bowl. I have been on the fast for the last few days and wasn't eating. I wasn't buying nothing, so I'm going to buy me that today. Like I said, I'm on my way to Steak and Shake to go and get me a biscuit.